even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video we're gonna be using Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta in a format that I've done before. You can see I've got the two angels on the side. We got Whis on my left and we got Vados, yes sir, on my right. But yeah, I'm just gonna be using them on this team where it's just focused on actually giving Gogeta the maximum buffs that he can get. So I'm gonna always be starting with Whis, switching out to Gogeta, and then going back to Vados, because Vados gives buffs through her main ability, but Whis actually gives buffs through just switching out. So even though Vados also gives buffs through switching out, I can't double switch out from both of them to Gogeta, so I have to pick one obviously. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials are on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below, so make sure to check me out all of those. But yeah man, let's actually get into talking about this video that I've got here. So like I said, we're running Whis, Vados, and Gogeta Blue. I've done this video format with Vegito Blue and UI Goku. With UI Goku it worked insanely well, because beyond everything that I just briefly explained in the intro, there's also a lot of like green cards that you can actually use very well with Gogeta Blue. And if you land a green card to counter the enemy of Gogeta Blue, you'd actually just be putting yourself in a really good position, because you actually lock them in to get out a set of cards, which is insane. You can pretty much kill someone for free as long as they're not type advantage type thing, but even then sometimes you actually can. But let's actually start by talking about Whis first. The EX, probably my favorite EX, because he's just so useful. He's got decent stats, but he carries a blast and green card. He's a support type. His special skill, it destroys all your cards and draws 4 new ones. That can be useful, but that's not what my main use of him is for. Use him for his main ability and unique ability, but I'm going to talk about his main ability first. Angel's Code. Draw a special arts card next, so that's the green card. He restores ally health, which is really useful, and inflicts enemies attribute downgrade and minus 100% to key recovery for 10 time accounts. That can really inconvenience the enemy, and you don't even know how much, man. Like, they would just be standing still thinking, I should be gaining key right now. What happened? And people don't really look into stats like that, so they might not notice, and it'll really inconvenience them. You could actually catch them off guard. It also inflicts enemies attribute downgrade -1 to arts card draw speed level, so their combos to you for the next 10 time accounts will actually be much less. Going into his unique ability, the one that's actually really important is the second one. It's called God Support. It says applies the following effects to allied tag God Key when this character is switched to standby. This is the main reason why I'm actually using him, but his main ability is really useful as well, and his green card. What it does, plus 25% to damage inflicted for 20 time accounts. This is to the allies, by the way, and plus 25% to key recovery for 20 time accounts. So that's really neat that I can do more damage, especially because Gogeta doesn't actually have the most buffs at the start of the game. Look at the damage I'm doing to this Vegeta. Like, I just smoked him, just took him out the game. This other Vegeta here, gonna take him out the game, knowing that Gogeta can't cover change me simply because of the kit. Like, we're on the same timing. Activated my main ability, but I unfortunately got hit. So now Gogeta's got the extra buff from the main ability. Switch back to Whis just to get this unique ability, which I was in the middle of explaining, to actually go back round and buff Gogeta. So it's actually really insane how it works. But I pretty much explained why Whis is really essential. Let's actually get into explaining why Vados is really essential. So Vados, the sparking, they need to bring a Whis sparking. Whoa, my voice, I thought you're gonna get onto me, but they need to bring a Whis sparking because they just holding my boy. But Vados, another support type, doesn't carry a green card, carries a strike and blast. If she carried a green card, it'd be nuts. But her green card is really good. It shortens ally sub count by 3. So I can actually go around for a full rotation and I'd switch Gogeta back in faster than the enemy could switch out their red. So you can see in some situations they will have a perfect rotation on me, meaning that when I've got a yellow, they've always got type advantage. When I've got a red, they've always got type advantage. So if I go yellow, they would have blue. If I go red, they'd have... if I go yellow, they go red. If I go red, they'd go blue. If I go green, they go purple type thing. That's a perfect rotation. That's what I call it. So with this, because I shortened the substitution count with Vados' green card by 3, I can bring in Gogeta faster, which actually helps me get out of that perfect rotation, because I'd be messing up the sub counts basically. And it also reduces enemy ki by 40, which is also big inconvenience for the enemy, especially if they're trying to get off like an ultimate or even finish off their combo. And inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 100% to ki recovery for 5 time accounts. Her main ability is what actually gives the buffs to allies. So you can see here it restores ally health by 15%, plus 30% to damage inflicted by allies for 60 time accounts, cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. That's allies abnormal conditions and attribute downgrades, so that's pretty good. She just helps out the whole team. Like, she's so sweet, man. Shout out Vados. Her unique abilities are really good as well. I like the fact that when she comes in, she does a pretty nice cover change, but I'll read out both of them just so you can see. So the first unique ability, unknown power level. The main bit that I wanted to just look at was the randomly destroy 2 enemy cards when changing cover. That causes big inconvenience because people usually like do combos and it's all long. But if you destroy their cards, they can't continue to do a combo because they don't have cards there to do a combo. Do you get it? So that's really good. She gets lots of buffs when she comes in as well. But the second unique ability, Brisk Counsel, applies the following effects to allies when this character switches to standby. Now, it says allies with an S, so I'm assuming that this applies to everybody, but I've never been too sure. So this actually helps Gogeta if how I'm thinking about it works as well. So just switching us to standby, no matter in what order, restores ki by 25 and plus 35% to damage inflicted for 15 time accounts, and plus 5% to damage inflicted up to 50% cannot be cancelled. So if you switch her out 10 times in one battle, you can get 50% damage inflicted just by switching her in, out, in, out, in, out type thing. That sounds kind of mad because we're talking about Vados, but mature jokes here and there. But restore ki by 25 and then plus 35% damage inflicted is the main thing that's actually really useful when switching her out. She also restores allied tag god ki and tag rival universe health by 10%, so that's pretty useful considering he's actually rival universe. I mean, not rival unit. He's actually a god ki unit because he's Gogeta blue. So like she just busting the team. Whis and Vados, they're very, very good support units. Like, I mess with them so heavy. And then just to apply them to whoever you're really trying to main. Obviously, if I lose Gogeta blue, the game pretty much falls. But in most cases, I could still win because I don't give up. But the team does fall off if I lose Gogeta early. But in most cases, I won't, because Vados and Whis are always there to just help out. Like, the Angels are really helpful. But yeah, this team is actually a very fun team to use. I feel like it was probably the most toxic with Ultra Instinct Goku out of anybody I've used. Vegito Blue not so much, but Ultra Instinct Goku with these 2 units to assist is probably the most toxic it's ever been. Like, no cap, like no debate. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys have been enjoying this video. I've got like probably 10 more minutes of gameplay around that, maybe like 9, 8. But I know people like to see the extra gameplays just to see like how the team actually works. But I just wanted to do a bit of explaining so you guys can see like the team is actually solid and how I've put it together, my thought process and everything. So yeah, man, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the video so far. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials are on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. The Discord especially, it'll be lit over there. I'll be vibing. I'm there all the time, to be honest. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna leave it like that. You guys can watch the rest of the gameplays. Some really good gameplays, trust me. This is actually the last gameplay. I said I got like 9 minutes, but I'm bugging. But yeah, guys, my name's Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Here you go! Try this! Hope you're ready for this! Let's go! This is my ultimate technique! There you go! Try this! Here comes the pain! This is my ultimate technique! Here goes! Get out of here!
I'll do my best. Well, sort of.
You're not really good. Not even close. Not even close.
I'm in.
I'll lend a hand. I'll lend a hand.
Try this! Here you go! Here you go! What the?
I'm tired of this.
Wait, I'm lost? What the hell happened?
This isn't even a decent warm-up.
Please, lend me your energy!